Sup you guys, ASD Classified here. Let's talk about episode 14 of Power Rangers Dino Charge, True Black. Alright, so in this episode, Chase was being a bit of a dick to Shelby. So, in this episode, Shelby was all about this New Zealand boy band. Like, she loved their music. She wanted to go see them because they were going to have a concert in town. And Chase, he kept teasing her about her love for this boy band. Like, you like them. Their music sucks. I can't believe you listen to them. You know, kept teasing her, hence being a dick. And at one point in the episode, he even cost Shelby her chance to buy tickets to see the concert. And, you know, Shelby felt all bad about this. And, you know, she kind of felt sad and stuff. You know, and the other Rangers, you know, they were like, oh, Chase, like, you're kind of hurting Shelby's feelings. And he was like, she alright. What you talking about? They lame anyway. She needs to see their asses. You know, just being a dick. So, yeah. Also in this episode, Miss Morgan created a new weapon for the Rangers. Well, Ranger. She only made this new weapon for Chase. It's the Dino X Charger or Dino X Jaws, some shit like that. And this weapon is supposed to make it possible for the Rangers to like blast through anything, no matter how hard or tough the material is, you know? And Miss Morgan designed this new weapon to only work in conjunction with the Black Ranger's power. Why design a weapon that only works with one Ranger's power? I don't get this. They never really explain why she only made it for Chase. You know, I don't get that part. Typically in Power Rangers, when, you know, a weapon is made for only one Ranger, they make it for the Red Ranger. They've done that for eons. You know, it's just the Red Ranger because the Red Ranger is just great and awesome and he's the leader of the power team. You know, and I probably would have had the same complaint if Miss Morgan made the weapon just for Tyler, you know, but at least, you know, there's precedence with that, you know. I don't, why Chase? Why did he just get the weapon? But whatever. Okay, so Chase has this weapon that only he can use. And coincidentally, the Rangers really need this new weapon because Sledge sends down a monster that can create these very powerful, tough stone slabs that none of the other weapons can break through, and only the new Dino X Jaws can break through. At one point in the episode, the monster manages to trap 3 of the Rangers, Sir Ivan, Tyler, and Shelby, underground with his stone slabs. He traps those 3 underground, right? And they barely have air under there, and they're like suffocating to death and shit. And the only thing that can save them is the new Dino X Charger. But when Chase initially tries to use it to save the Rangers, it doesn't work. And, you know, we're sitting here trying to figure out what's going on. And Miss Morgan ran tests. She's like, okay, my weapon is fine. So the problem is obviously your ass. So, and Chase is like, ain't nothing wrong with me. What the fuck you talking about? And then, Keeper shows up and offers his wisdom, as he's known to do. And he tells Chase, so, the powers, you know, they're connected with your mind and your heart or some bullshit. I'm paraphrasing at this point. So, like, the powers are connected to your heart and blah, blah, blah. And if the powers aren't working, then there's something wrong in your heart. Like, you know, you did something that was untrue to yourself or whatever. And then Chase thought about it. And then he realized his powers aren't working because he feels super duper guilty over how much he teased Shelby over liking that lame ass boy band. So then Chase goes to apologize to Shelby, like on the communicators, right? He's like, Shelby, I realize why the weapon isn't working. It's because I feel like super duper bad about hurting your feelings. I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me? And Shelby like, fool, I am suffocating down here. My lungs are about to collapse. I don't give a damn about seeing NSYNC right now. Save my life. You know, like what? But anyway, okay, so Chase apologized, and so he was able to use the new weapon, and he was able to save the Rangers, and then all the Rangers team up, and they defeat the monster, blah, da, 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 da. And at the end of the episode, the Rangers all try to call into this radio station because the radio station was offering like VIP tickets to the concert that Shelby wanted to see, and at the end Chase was able to win the tickets from the radio, and so all the Rangers get to go see whoever the fuck this boy band is. I don't know, Alvin and the Chipmunks, Boys in Motion, whoever the fuck they are. The Rangers got to go see it, you know, happy ending, da 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 da. That was pretty much the episode. I thought it was okay. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. I was entertained. The action was good. Personally, I enjoyed last week's episode so much more. 800 episode of Power Rangers, and it was a good one. I'd probably give that episode a 4 out of 5 because I loved it. The action was on point. The little rivalry between Sir Ivan and Tyler, that shit was on point. I loved it. They were competing for pretty much like everything. Like, competing as to who's the better Ranger, competing as who has the better fashion sense or whatever, or who can rock the fashion better, even somewhat competing for Shelby's attention too. Like, I loved that episode, man. And I loved how they worked out their differences too. Tyler was sitting there like, man, look, I just can't compete with the shiny armor, you know, and the riding the horse and shit. I just can't compete with that, you know. And Sir Ivan was like, you're right, I am the total package. But you, sir, are the Red Ranger. And that's all that matters in Power Rangers, is that you're wearing red. So, you know, I loved it, man. It was awesome. It's like, look, I am the whole package. And Shelby does want to sleep with me. But you are the Red Ranger. So that means that Shelby's going to marry you. And that's all that matters. At the end of that episode where Sledge, you know, Sledge has sent down a bomb to blow up the city, and the Rangers use their Megazord to throw the bomb right back at Sledge's ship. And he fired like 1 billion lasers to blow up the bomb before it hits the ship. I love it. All that episode was just so great. I wish I had reviewed it sooner, but you know, life gets in the way. So yeah, episode 14. If you're watching this very short review of this episode, what did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was meh? And also the 800 episode, did you like that? Did you hate that? Did you think it was meh? Let me know in a comment. You will be so kind. Alright, later you guys. Chamata.